got your camera?
Get some good pics.
I can't wait to see what you pick, what you take pictures of.
Some pressure off, and he'll be in all by himself here. He's got some pressure on the back side. But his shot gets off back of the net, fending off a player. With it out of the corner. Works toward try a wraparound and a tuck. And it'll get in from behind the net. Catches the side of the cage, following on Avolia. He'll wrap it around and score. The second wraparound goal for the Penguins. Played in behind by Straub on the right wing side. Avolia swoops in from the left. And on come the Lions. They've got a breakaway. Diving to the ice and getting just enough. Puck was the backstretch checking Straub. Let's show you that. He's around one. Plays it off the wall. He's around two. It's a 3-on-1. Ulowitz into the zone. He'll feed it right over for Avolia. His shot trickles over the cage, but from behind the Pens get possession. Avolia with the hands around one. He's got Hassenkope back door. He turns, carries it into the middle, will go to the backhand and score. A backhander from Kai Avolia. Looking for that open teammate. He was able to slide him the puck. And Zachi finds the back of the net with that ridiculously hard shot. Here we got another Penguin put at the net. A bouncing puck finds its way in. I'm sorry, that wasn't Pegley. Who was that? Pegley gets his pocket picked, and back come the 66er 2-on. A back-checking Kumnik. He's tripped, no call. Squished there with the glove. What a stop by this. Kumnik skates through up into some pressure, but around two, he's got three players with him. He drives to the right, around one, looks, pulls it around, tucks it in, and he'll score. Austin Kumnik leads up three to Hassenkope. Hassenkope on the backhand, and that's in the net. Hassenkope's backhand may have come off. Zachi in front, and the Pens tie the game. And he's got a 2-on-2 with Avolia. Kumnik takes it to the right, gets in on the backhand, and snaps it up over the shoulder. What a shot by the defenseman. Kumnik carried it on the right hand. Glove cut off briefly by Kumnik. Backhander sent off the stick of Helsel. Laid up the half wall. Gathered in and sent it on net. That play pops free to a U12, and Isaac Helsel with the big save there. Held up a bit there. Ulowitz gets to it. Get it out the center. Brought into the Pens end. Shot out front. There's the squish coming across. Robbing a player in front. Up by Helsel. Rebound loose. Cleared nicely by Avolia. Back to the point. Now Erie applying pressure. That shot. Helsel with the beaut of a save, folks. A great play there. His shot finds the net on the Seven Fields Wealth Management power play. Up low to high play to the point man, and Ulowitz and Goldberg run the give and go by the squish tender. A glove save tapered for the corner. Squish staying up and snagging that one. 56ers 2-on. A back checking Kumnik. He's tripped, no call. Squish there with the glove. What a stop by this middle. He's bodied. Pops free. Zachi there. Zachi will fire, and he finds the corner. He's got a pair, 86, who had a bunch yesterday. They play give and go. Squish comes over, and he gets it off the glove and cleared by the D. But drug around one and into the offensive zone. Squish with the splits again. Gets it with the pad. And Hassenkope to the puck. He'll protect it. Stopping, starting, coming out from behind. Centering one to Goldberg. What a play by the Pens. He'll curl up and look. He drives right down the blue line, and he'll fire one and find the corner. Vegas Golden Nate from the blue line. Valley Forge 3-on-1. Centering pass. Shot. fought off by the blocker, a squish. Puck one back to Lore. Lore finds Kumnick. Kumnick shoots one, deflected, hop to the side, and the Pens will score on the power play. Side. Columbus carries to the middle. The back-checking Penguins are there. Pops free to a Columbus defenseman, and Squish there with a pad save and a beauty. Center into the offensive zone, tries to go around one, gets to the backhand, fires it, and he'll snipe a corner! Winding up, looking backdoor, nice feed. Squish there with the leg pad and a beautiful save. And the Cyclones get possession. 2 Penguins on the ice. Short-handed chance, gloved by the Squish tender! Here's the lineup for your 2011 Pens Elite.
Number 1, Squishy Evans, St. Killian's Parish School.
Number 12, Maddox Pegley, Todd Wayne Elementary. Number 14, Grayson Baru, and I go to Elwood City School District.
Number 21, Ty Avoya, Fort Charlie Elementary. My number's 24. My name is Andrew Hazencoat, and I go to Mars Elementary. 28, Hunter Stillwagon, West Mifflin School District.
Number 34, Austin Kumnick, Payne Elementary.
47, Isaac Helsel, Knox School.
Number 58, Boyden Yolitz from McCormick Elementary. Number 61, Ryan Moore, Payne Elementary. Number 63, Brody Straub, Avalon Elementary.
I'm number 83, Lucas Ashley, and I go to Mars Area School District.
Number 89, Philip Palladino, J.H. Brooks Elementary.
97, Nathan Goldberg, Penn Trafford.
Oh, it's a bright and early morning. Hopefully you liked the pregame show today. The highlight reel, followed by your player introductions as we get ready for an early morning tilt between your Pittsburgh Penguins elite Tim Nooch and the Valley Forge Minutemen. Valley Forge won the first meeting of the weekend 4-2, and then a 5-5 exciting tie. Pens giving up 2 big power play, or a 6-on-3 power play at the end of the game. Valley Forge able to tie it up. So the Pens will look to get their first win of the weekend. We're about 40 seconds from the end of warm-ups here. Pens hopefully will be able to stay disciplined in this one. Out of the sin bin. so far in this game, you can tell Valley Forge led by two very good players. They're big and strong. They fend off defenders quite well. Those two have been the most impactful players for Valley Forge. If the Pens can slow those two kids down, they're not the only ones. They've got wings on each side. They've got some kids who can play, but the Penguins are faster. If the Penguins stay faster, get a little more aggressive, and stay out of the penalty box, I think they could come away with a win in this one. But they're going to have to work for 3 periods, 13 minutes on each one, start to finish, with max effort. I know I'm excited for some early morning hockey. I hope you are too. It's 8:03. The referee's whistle indicating that the benches need to break up and we need to get this show on the road, folks. Again, there'll be a game on the other side, so I'll be in and out. We're going to start over here, bring you probably the first 20 minutes or so of action. The Pens are going to start a lineup with Austin Kubnik at center, Ryan Lohr, the right wing, Stillwagon, the left wing, Zachi and Goldberg on D, and number 1, the squish tender in net. Kubnik on the draw, forces it forward. It's gathered in by Valley Forge, played to the Penguin blue lineup. Outlet pass by Zachi for Kubnik. Kubnik finds Lohr off his stick. Valley Forge carries back to center, but no further than Goldberg. He protects the puck and moves it over to Lohr. Lohr carries around 1, moves it to Stillwagon. Stillwagon into the offensive zone. It's taken off his stick by one of those 2 big scorers for Valley Forge. He plays a breakout pass that's cut off by Zachi, but here comes what'll be a breakaway, even a 2-on-0. Goes to the forehand, backhand, squish there with the monster stop to start the game. Is that the stop the Penguins need? Let's hope so. Getting there with the glove. No glove, no love on that one, folks. Worked around behind the net. Zachi to Goldberg. Goldberg up the left wing side. Kubnik there to follow on. Penguins with a lot of puck support here. Breakout pass off the stick of Stillwagon, skating into it. Lohr flying through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. He has it on the forehand. His shot off the side, out there, fought off nicely by the pad save of the Valley Forge goaltender. Centering pass by Valley Forge in the defensive zone, but they're able to clear, and they work their way the right wing corner. Coming around behind. Long shift here for Valley Forge. Pens would already have a change. Most of the players have changed. Here comes Stillwagon. He's got Palladino with him. Hassencope in off the bench. Stillwagon with speed into the offensive zone. Right side. Works it to Palladino. Palladino back for Pegley. Pegley back in the defensive spot, I believe, for this one. Hassencope tries to carry to the left wing side. He's cut off, and rambling up the ice comes Big 86 for Valley Forge. Cutting in front of him is Pegley. Works it free to Straub. Straub up for Hassencope. Gathered by Valley Forge, and they'll try the right side this time. Penguins collecting sticks in their own end. Palladino gets to his stick, and the puck comes right to him. He'll be able to clear the Penguin zone, but gathered in by Valley Forge. And they'll try to get back in the Pens end, and will. Driving in, firing, shot blocked by Pegley. Straub back to get it. Bouncing puck comes out in front, and it'll be potted in front. A bouncing puck goes over the defenseman for the Penguins right to the side of the net. Squish slides over, but the young man on the left post had all day to get that shot off. So the Pens giving up 2 prime scoring chances in the first 3 minutes. And Valley Forge will take a 1-0 lead. Kubnik on the draw to Avolia. Avolia pressured it, popped back for Ulowitz on D today. Back into the offensive zone comes Avolia. He'll shoot wide of the cage. And behind the net's Kubnik. He pulls it in front. There's Avolia. His shot stopped nicely by Valley Forge. The Pens with a huge opportunity. Their best scoring chance of the day. Puck comes free to Goldberg. He'll find Hasenkope. He tries to go around one. It's knocked off his stick. Ulowitz will get there. He'll play it to Goldberg. Goldberg up the right. Cuts to the middle. Moves to the backhand. Drops it for Avolia. Played back to the point man, Ulowitz. Ulowitz will fire it in behind. Lohr will give chase in the corner. Valley Forge tries to reverse. Avolia, the first one there. He'll play it back to the point man, Ulowitz. Ulowitz will fire one towards the net. It gets the whole way through, and it's kicked to the corner by the Valley Forge goalie. Picked up by Kumnik. His centering pass to Lohr. Unable to get it through to the net. Pops free to Goldberg on the second attempt. He'll play it in behind for Avolia. Now Lohr. Lohr and Avolia go to work. Lohr tries to come out from behind the net. Into trouble, and it's knocked off his stick. Valley Forge protecting the house nicely. They clear the puck. And it's picked up by Ulowitz in his own end. He weaves through the neutral zone before being met by a Valley Forge forward. The Pens will clear the puck out of their zone through the neutral zone and get a line change. Palladino in pressuring. Lohr will follow on to get the puck. Back checking here, Baru. Baru on the back check with a nice stick lift. Puck comes all the way through, wide of the net though. Valley Forge will battle in the corner, working it up to the point, but it's picked off by Zachi. Zachi will tap it forward, and Baru skates into it, but the play goes offside at the Valley Forge blue line with 8:29 to play. 1-0 Minutemen. Neutral zone draw for Palladino. He's got Lohr and Baru. Zachi and Pegli on D. Zachi falls. Valley Forge gets to the puck. Carries up the left. There's Palladino. Back checking nicely to intercept that one. He works the puck behind for Pegli. Pegli will try the left side for Baru. He picks it up on the backhand. He's yanked off of his skates. And the Penguins will head to their first power play of the day. Power play brought to you by Seven Fields Wealth Management. Come see your good friends at Seven Fields Wealth Management and ask for me. That's my company. We'll have the power play unit Kubnik, Hasenkope, and Stillwagon, I believe. Yes. Zachi and Pegli, the defense core. Face off one cleanly to Zachi. Zachi to Pegli. Pegli off the boards to Stillwagon. And a nice controlled break-in for the Penguins. Stillwagon around the defenseman. Gets it to Hasenkope. He'll throw it into the corner. Battle there. Out comes Valley Forge. They'll play it cross ice. A back-checking Kumnik gets there. He'll disrupt the breakout by Valley Forge. Right there's number 10 to turn it right back the other way. It'll be Pegli finding Kumnik. Kumnik carries to the right. He's on the backhand. Knocked off of his stick, but gathered in. Zachi will get it. He'll fire one towards the net. Just a bit outside. Into the left wing corner. But the pressure from Stillwagon pops it free to Hasenkope. He sails it over the net. Kumnik in to get it right wing corner. His pressure forces it to Hasenkope. Hasenkope plays it back into the corner, but Valley Forge able to clear the Pens defense, giving up that blue line. It'll be Straub playing it in on sides into the right wing corner to get it. Pens activating the defense on the power play. Nice pass by Straub to Kumnik. Kumnik's shot blocked out front and sent wide. Valley Forge will break out the right-hand side this time. Good job by the Pens so far on this power play. Couple good opportunities to get shots through. Nothing in the net yet, but not far off. But here's a breakaway for the Valley Forge. And Squish equal to the task again. Two big breakaway saves. That one on one of Valley Forge's better scores again. Same kid, number 10, with two breakaways so far. It'll be Kubnik controls into the corner. 15 seconds left on the power play. He'll dump it in, and Ryan Lohr will go pressure. Lorzy, like a dog on a bone after the puck. Valley Forge will reverse sides, but Lohr there to pick it off, and he'll try the corner and just miss. Ryan Lore's puck pressure causing havoc. Power play over for the Penguins. So we head back to even strength. Puck at neutral ice. Lore on it. Puck comes free. It'll be Ulowitz turning onto his backhand and playing it into the offensive zone. Valley Forge will regroup, recover, but the Pens are right there. It's played back to the defenseman Straub. He finds Lore. A little forehand behind the back puck collection for Lorzy. Into the offensive zone. Palladino moves it forward. Lore in the corner. He's ridden hard into the corner. Cutting away with it, number 10, but he plays it right back out in front. Palladino unable to get control. And back rambles Valley Forge 3-on-2. Blue line fired. Caught, held by Squish. That kid has an absolute laser. He fired that from outside of the blue line. 5:24 to play, period number 1. Kumnik on the draw. Wins it to Hasenkope, and Hilbaz up ice. 1-on-2, carries to the left. He'll have Baru with him. Baru center drives. Kumnik in the high slot. He tries for Kumnik, cut off by multiple Valley Forge players. They do a great job back checking to that house, Valley Forge does. 5 guys in front when you come back. Kumnik there to make the play in the defensive zone. He'll play it up, and it'll be Goldberg activating. He'll pass the puck nicely to Hasenkope. He stops, looks, finds Kumnik on the other side. That's the movement they need. Shot from Kumnik, rebound out front. Can they get there? They will not. It'll be covered. A great save and cover for Valley Forge. Another good scoring chance for the Pens. Austin Kumnik on the feed from Hasenkope, able to step into the top of the circles and fire one, but it catches the goalie right in the logo. Speaking of logos, Valley Forge in blue with that Michigan M on the front. Blue pants with gold stars and gold and white striping. Blue socks with gold and white stripes. Your Penguins in gold with the Penguins logo on the chest. Black pants, gold stripes, gold socks, black stripes, and those iconic gold Pens Elite helmets. Puck played in front of the Valley Forge end. Stillwagon unable to get it through to the cage, and Valley Forge will break out. Pegley keeps it the blue line, though. Nice stop there by the Pens defenseman. Back in his comfort zone. Lore pressures, comes away with it, but it'll ultimately end up on the stick of 86, barreling up ice. 1-on-1 with Pegley. He's around 1. He's around 2. He'll fire, and Squish will eat that one up. Right in the logo. 4:10 to play. It'll be Palladino on the faceoff at center. Won by Valley Forge, but pressured nicely by the Pens. Palladino knocks it out the center. Can the Pens get there? No. It'll be played back in, but offsides by Valley Forge. Palladino on the faceoff again. Played into the Pens end, gathered by Pegley. Murphy dump it out to the stick of Lore. Nice play there for the Pens. Lore into the offensive zone. He's chased down from behind, knocked off of his skates, and the Pens will have a penalty. What's it going to be? We have a hook. Who's it on? It's on 61 Lore. I'm not sure I get that call. Stick got up a little bit, I guess. We'll head to the penalty kill. Pens on the draw. It's Avolia. Won by Valley Forge, moved into the offensive zone. They find a guy backdoor wide open, and he'll snipe one. Pens lose the draw, and Valley Forge comes in, makes it a 2-on-1. Fed across to the high slot and smoked. I mean, 2-on-1s and breakaways are the theme of this one so far. Of another center ice draw. Pens down 2-0 now. Power play goal for Valley Forge. Faceoff was at the Penguins' blue line, and they created a 2-on-1 in behind right away. This faceoff won again by Valley Forge. Played back to the defense. Puck pressure coming there from Avolia. Pens force the turnover and dump it in behind. It'll be Avolia in after it. Valley Forge tries to break out the right wing side. It's cut off. Kicked forward by Hasenkope. Hasenkope behind the net. Gathers in. Looped around to the left wing corner. It'll be Goldberg coming from the point down. He's got Ulowitz on the opposite side. Nice puck moving by the Pens. Ulowitz fires one just wide. Valley Forge looks to chip it past. Goldberg gets in the way briefly. That's enough time for Pens to get some back checkers in place. Nice job there by the Penguins. And it'll be gathered in by Kumnik behind his own net. He'll come around with speed. Cut off, but able to play the puck up for Hasenkope. Hasenkope and Avolia enter the offensive zone. Hasenkope goes around a defender. Looks back to the point. Finds Vegas Golden Nate. His shot from outside finds the logo. He can rip them too. Defensive activation and some good puck movement for the Penguins here. Trying to cut this lead in half by Valley Forge. Face-off won by Valley Forge. In behind, it played up to the point to Zachi. He'll play it back into the corner for Lore, but back will come the Minutemen. They'll have a 3-on-2. It's number 10. He'll weave through everybody, fire one, and it misses the net. It's off a defensive shin guard into the corner. Cleared up by Lore, not out. Played back into the corner. And finally cleared down the ice. It'll be Palladino. He's got a step. He's also got a teammate. 2-on-1. He's hooked. They whack at each other. Centering pass just behind the breaking Baru. But there's Lore to break up the Minuteman breakout. Minutemen gain control. They weave back into the offensive zone. Zachi there to cut it off. And the Minutemen will try again. 10 plays it all the way down into the right wing corner. Baru back to get it. Pegley in support. Baru reverses to Pegley. Nice play there by the Pens. Creating some space for Pegley to get out of the zone. He'll carry with speed. Looks up, finds Baru off opposite side. Just comes off his stick and cleared by Valley Forge, but they will be in offsides. They're in disagreement with the call, but it is the correct call. The faceoff should come back, all the way back to the Valley Forge blue line. Perhaps inside the zone. It will be inside the zone. So the Pens will have a face-off to the left of the Valley Forge goalie. It'll be Kumnik, Stillwagon, Hasenkope, Straub, and Ulowitz. Minute 9 to play in the first period. Wrapped around behind. Breakout cut off by the Pens. Battle on the wall. Stillwagon to Hasenkope. Hasenkope to Kumnik. Kumnik on the backhand. He's pressured by the long reach of 86. And ultimately it comes free and sent all the way down, and it will be far enough for icing. And with 43.7 to play in period number 1, we'll bring it all the way back to the Valley Forge zone again. Kumnik on the faceoff. One forward by Valley Forge. Cut off by Ulowitz, but sent in offsides. Faceoff won by Kumnik over for Hasenkope. He drives in on the backhand, looking to get a shot off. He'll center it for Stillwagon. Cut off by Valley Forge. And they'll ramble up ice. Breakout pass to the left wing side and into the Penguin zone. Straube there to defend. Following on in support is Kumnik. Down goes both players. Kumnik gets control and fires it up for Hassenkope. Hassenkope skates into it in neutral zone, right-hand side. A nice inside-out move. He'll fire glove side. He's stopped. Still wagon crashing. The net falls down. Gathered by Valley Forge, cleared up and through the neutral zone. Pens will reverse it back the other way, and that horn will end period number 1. I'm going to go check on the other side, folks. Otherwise,
What's that? Isaac. Wake up, Box! Let's go! Get it, Phil! Come on. Center. Look up! Just get in front! All right, Isaac. Pass it up. Pass it up. I still.